Born in Warsaw, Poland in 1867, Marie Curie spent most of her life in France, where she discovered radium and put the word radioactivity into common usage. The winner of 2 Nobel Prizes, Curie helped create a new branch of physics and trained X-ray technicians to serve on the front lines of World War I. During her 1921 trip to the U.S., Curie was given a precious gift by President Harding, a single gram of radium, a valuable resource for her research at the Radium Institute. The object of Marie Curie's studies can be found here deep underground, contained in the shiny black mineral called pitchblende. Pitchblende was already known as a source of radioactive uranium, but Marie Curie and her husband, Pierre, were the first to determine that after the uranium was removed, the remaining ore was more radioactive than the uranium itself was. Using supplies of pitchblende ore, obtained chiefly from mines in the western United States, the Curies worked to identify the radioactive substances. Breaking the ore down through many chemical processes, they finally isolated 2 new radioactive elements, which they named radium and polonium. Radium is present in pitchblende ore in such low concentrations that it takes a ton of ore to produce a quarter gram of the precious element. Radium's discovery had far-reaching consequences. Through her research with radium, Curie opened new avenues of medical technology and brought hope to victims of cancer and other related diseases. President Hoover, on behalf of the American Friends of Science, presented Curie with $50,000 to purchase radioactive materials for her Radium Institute. Marie Curie and her husband, Pierre, along with another French scientist, Antoine-Henri Becquerel, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903. 3 years later, tragedy struck when her husband Pierre was killed by a horse-drawn carriage in the streets of Paris. Taking over his physics professorship at the University of Paris, Marie Curie continued her research while raising 2 young daughters. She went on to win the Nobel Prize again in 1911, this time for chemistry. This was the scientist who researched tirelessly, who challenged once incurable illnesses and opened the secrets of radioactivity to scientific study. This was Marie Curie.